tuning in. If you're listening, if you're watching, thank you, guys. This is my first YouTube. And I promise it's gonna be more and it's gonna be better. But I'm so happy for this to be my first one because I was super excited to launch this. It was just something that I wanted to give people to look forward to. I already have a lot of people listening to my podcast and actually, relating to it and giving me feedback on it, good feedback at that. Today is a topic that I have been waiting to talk on. And let's just say today was supposed to be like a perfect day. It didn't end that way. Because I was supposed to have a guest, but life happens. Life is what it is. Okay. So I want to just jump into the topic. So today we're going to be getting into narcissism. I know we all have heard narcissism. And what exactly does that mean? A narcissist is really a controller of your mind. It's a person, but they're actually controlling your emotions. They're controlling your mind. And a lot of people don't know that they're doing that. And so I really want to give a lot of feedback and a lot of facts about narcissists because I've been around narcissists. Saying that I have never been in a relationship with a narcissist will shed light on a lot of other stuff that I'm going to give you today. And it's kind of really helpful because a lot of people are in relationships, not just relationships. It could be family, it could be friends, and you guys need to get away from that person because this is unhealthy. It is definitely unhealthy for someone to be in a relationship with a narcissist. A narcissist don't have empathy. They don't care how others feel. And it sucks because it's like, I go hard for you and I care for you and you just want to confuse me. And that's one thing narcissists are really good at. They confuse you, honey. They will just say you're crazy or you're overreacting, make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about. And that's an everyday thing. I'm not saying that's just, everybody, because everybody's not a narcissist. It's when this pattern, it has to be a pattern. Let's just get that out of the way. It has to be a pattern of actions from them. So they're constantly thinking they're right all the time, or when you argue with them, it's like, be quiet, like, you're overreacting, let's just leave it alone. They brush stuff under the rug, and it's kind of like, you can't do that. And so they also try to build their actions off of their past. Y'all, everybody has gone through something. Now, rest assured, nobody goes through the same thing. And it doesn't hit everybody the same way. But everything happens for a reason and everybody goes through stuff. So when, someone is actually abandoned as a child or sexually assaulted as a child, that will carry on with them. But let's not make that hurt somebody else, because as the saying says, hurt people. And that is so true. Like, I find that to be so true. And it's kind of like narcissists don't find anything wrong with them. They don't. You could tell them let's say this, you could tell them that all of these things that they show, that's a pattern and that's a mental illness that they have, which is narcissism. If you look that up, that's actually a mental disorder. Yes. And I'm not a doctor, don't get me wrong, I'm not diagnosing you guys with anything, but if you go to a psychiatrist and they see patterns of what traits you're having of a narcissist, they will say that is a mental disorder. And when I say that, is because people don't know they have it. And if they do know they have it, they don't want to get help. And which is crazy because it's like, dang, that really is like something that people deal with, and it's hard to get out of that. But like I said, they take their past and they say, all of what I've been through, and if you leave me, you're just like everybody else. Okay? Don't make me feel the pain that you felt when you were little. I didn't do that to you. I didn't abandon you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't sexually assault you. Now, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, that happened to you. I do apologize for that. But what you're not going to do is make me feel bad for wanting more for myself. And so with that being said, narcissists draw closer to people who save broken people. Now, in the beginning, I said that you're going to find out why I've never had a narcissist. I don't save people, honey. I don't save people. Okay? So if you want to be saved, wrong girl. Wrong girl anyway. Okay? My husband is going to be my husband, so he ain't got nothing to worry about. But that's why I've never attracted narcissists, because it's like, I don't save people. I've never been taught to save anybody, and I'm not finna be taught to save nobody. I'm not nobody's mom. Okay? I'm not that mom you wanted. Sorry. But they draw closer to people that looks like they care too much, or it looks like they give all the love that they have to give to someone that's broken. They see that in them, and they take advantage of that. That's why a lot of people that date narcissist people get hurt in the end, because nothing ever comes good from that. You're gonna end up being mentally broken. You're gonna end up like them, not probably exactly like them, but you're gonna be mentally broken. And that's why I say that it's very unhealthy for you to be with a narcissist. Like I said, it could be family members. You could be around a family member and all they do is act like this. You can't tell them anything. Any advice you give them, it's a no. Or, you know, you're having a conversation and they're always right. Stuff like that. It's kind of like, bro, you need to relax. Narcissists, relax, okay? They always want validation. Always want validation. If they do something, they want to hear it from you. One thing that narcissists do is they want you to stroke their ego. Stroke their ego. That gives them the power to feel entitled. And narcissists always feel like they're superior. So they're going to degrade you and make it feel like you're not on their level, when in reality, you're above their level. It's like you have all of these hidden insecurities that you're trying to push onto me. No, let's not do that, because I'm good over here. But what people don't understand, you could be so confident in a relationship with a narcissist, they can draw you to be insecure. I've seen it. I've seen people go from so confident to down here, because a narcissist will say, you're the crazy one, you're the one that needs help. And then they start to question their value. They start to question, oh, wait, so if this keeps happening, am I really crazy? Or, you know, am I not enough? Cheat. Narcissists cheat. Narcissists get bored real fast. They're like a baby. They have the attention span of a baby. They fool with you, they get done with you, and then that's it. They want somebody new. So when narcissists cheat now when they do cheat, it's like, you didn't give me what I needed. She did. I wasn't happy in this relationship. You this, you that. They don't take ownership. And they definitely don't apologize, because it's like, they don't think cheating is wrong. They think it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, because I know so many people that think cheating is fun. And it's like, y'all need to seek help. Y'all need to seek help, because I will never. And so I bet you it's women out there that go by, you need to stick by your man through anything. Whatever. If he cheat on me, I'm still gonna be here, because relationships have ups and downs. That's a down. I ain't one of them. Okay? You ain't taking me down there. My husband better know. Narcissists cheat and think it's fun. Okay? They won't let go of the emotional hurt they've been through. Whether it was a childhood hurt or whether it was a relationship hurt, they won't get through that. And so they want people to fight with them through that. And it's like, I can only fight so much. Okay? I can only get tired so much. So are you going to tell me that this whole time I'm going to have to pick you up in pieces from what somebody else did to you? That's breaking me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not doing me no good, because it's draining me as a person to even do that. And people don't understand that. People want to be, you know, want to save somebody and want to see the good in people, which is good. I'm not saying you shouldn't see the good in people, but these patterns you cannot put up with, because this is somebody that won't give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, you give them the benefit of the doubt all the time, they won't give it to you. They won't. And also, they will make you feel bad for leaving because of the abandonment. Narcissists hate abandonment. When you try to leave them, they'll go crazy, or they'll try to leak some stuff that you sent them, or, you know, some messages or whatever, stuff like that. That's a narcissist. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? I've never understood that. I've never understood that when someone ends something with someone and you leak something of theirs. What is your point? I'm not gonna want you back after that. Like, you can't be serious right now. Like, I don't know if you thought that was gonna get me back. I've never had that done to me, but it's just crazy because it's like, why would you do that? Like, it was no point of doing that. You just want to feel superior so bad. That's what I'm saying, y'all. They can mess up. You can find them cheating. They're gonna backdoor and find something wrong that you did and let the world see. So it's kind of like, you're crazy. You're crazy and you're insane. It's just a lot of people deal with this all the time, and it's like they don't understand. They're picking up the narcissist pain. Stop picking up the pain, y'all. I say we, the people that's not narcissists, we don't have to deal with someone else's pain. And I know the saying, when you hurt, I hurt. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about pain as in childhood pain, as in I got beat up badly when I was a child, abuse. You're not gonna make me feel that pain, okay? In a relationship or in a family relationship, as a friend in relationship. No, you're not gonna make me feel that. You're not gonna make me feel bad for wanting more for myself as well when I want to get out. So they manipulate you. It's emotional manipulation is what it is. And y'all, that's something tough that has to be gotten out of. And it's like, we're so stuck, and I say we, it ain't me, but I'm talking as people that's not narcissists. We get so stuck and gaslighted by all these narcissists because we want to see the good in people, and we want to see a way out for them. We want to do that, but what we can't do is keep enabling their actions by saying, I understand everything that you went through, so I get it. I don't get it. Okay? Stop saying that to me, because I don't get it at this point. I don't get how you can hurt me when all I do is love you and be down for you. I don't get it. I don't. So all that abandonment, you should pick that up and see me as I'm not abandoning you. I'm trying to give you all of this love and you're not accepting it. When you start putting stuff together and start catching narcissists up in like situations or, you know, dishonesty, they make you feel like you're crazy. Like I said, that's the number one thing that they always do, is make you feel like you're crazy. When you see for yourself the stuff that they do, oh no, you're crazy. How am I crazy? And I see this for myself. They'll say you're always trying to find something to argue about, stuff like that. It's like, are you serious? Like, I see what you're doing. How am I making it seem like I want to find something to argue about? They don't see that as something bad. You know what I'm saying? They make you feel bad for it. And let me tell you something. If I see something with my own eyes, and who crazy? You crazy for thinking I'm crazy. You know, narcissists, you have that sense of trying to give them a way out. Like you can fix them. You can't fix people that's broken and don't want to be fixed. You just can't do it. That's something that's hard to do. Because they don't want to change, and they see you caring so much and holding them down so much to where they're taking advantage of that. They're taking advantage of that. And y'all, please stop letting people take advantage of y'all. You can do better. It's more family members. You don't have to talk to them. You can say hey and bye, but know how to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you gotta like go over somebody's house, but you know every time you go over there is something negative. You know your time limit. If you can't stay more than 5 minutes, mama, it's 5 minutes. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, please get yourself away from that situation, because that is very toxic. That is very unhealthy for you. That's just something that a lot of people don't know, and I hope that I'm shedding some light on that. And I wish my guest was here, because she would have actually put things more into a perspective, because she's actually dated someone that was a narcissist. But you know, life happens. Maybe we can get her on another episode. But I have someone that I know that is very much a narcissist. And when I say I have to walk away, I'm telling y'all the truth. I walk away every conversation. And I say every conversation, but because I've been in a room with this person more than an hour, and all they do is bring the conversation that we're having back to on them. So it's like we could be having a conversation about, like, all of us in random, but they would just come and be like, oh yeah, well, me this, or I that, or I did this and I did that, and then try to get validation from everyone else. Like, didn't I do that, Erica? Didn't I do this? What's the name? Didn't I do this? Like, wasn't it good? Like, and I walk away. I legit walk away, because my mouth, I'm mean. So when I see that you keep doing it, I'm gonna say, relax. Like, we get it, you know? So I just try to hold my tongue and I walk away, because, you know, I don't want that type of animosity in my life. But that's something that I have dealt with, a person that's like that. And it's like every conversation is like that, y'all. And when I wish I could record it every time, because it's like I could say, what can I say? I could say, my mom did this, blah, 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 for me the other day. Yeah, well, my mom, Can I just have one moment with myself in my life? Like, this is every day. Like, their conversations is annoying. They not only want validation and seek attention from others, but they put on this persona that is not them. And I told you guys, they have these hidden insecurities. They're hidden now, because on social media and in person, they seem so together. They seem like their life is so together, but they're broken. They're broken, and they have to hold up this image that they have it all together and that they're this so spiritual person, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever the case is, they're so social, but they're actually really the opposite, y'all. They're insecure. They're not social. They try to distance themselves from everybody, because that's what narcissists do. And I've seen that so many times, where people are holding up this image of secure with themselves and in their life, and it's like, you're not like that. Like, I know you personally, and they're very much so a narcissist. They can't get away from that. And it's very much so the stuff they've been through. And I'm gonna say that because that's what made them that way. They've dealt with a lot of stuff. And I heard a therapist say, when I was listening to a podcast, that there is no cure. There is no cure for a narcissist. You can get treatments like rehab, you know, working through it and stuff, but there's no cure for a narcissist. Like, that's gonna be them forever. Forever. And don't be that person that's gonna be with them through all of that. Because like I said, you're enabling them, and you're gonna keep them you know, being okay with what they're doing, which is not okay. They will make you feel bad, and they will like throw quotes at you like, you don't ever listen, you know, you don't ever get what I'm saying or get where I'm coming from. Like, it's you. Everything is about you, when it's really them. It's like, relax. It's you, not me. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not headstrong, they will drive you to think that you're the problem. And you're not. You just need to get away from them. And so narcissist people, they won't stop, y'all. So what y'all need to do is please get away from that, because when you start seeing these traits of negativity and all of these fights where you can never get a word in, that's a narcissist. You can never get a word in, and if you do, you're not right. You're wrong, so stop talking. Like, this is them 24/7. every couple has their arguments where someone thinks they're right, but this is a pattern that happens all the time. Like, can I ever be right? Can I ever get my word across with you without you degrading me as a person, making me feel like I'm just nothing? You know, my feelings are nothing. And it's tough. It's tough for people to think about that type of stuff. And I just don't want anybody to ever go through that, because like I said, I have multiple people around me that are actually in a relationship with a narcissist, and that have been. And the people that have been, I'm so glad that you got out. The people are still in it, please get out. Please get out, because if you have kids, that's terrible. Like, that is terrible. And if you're also going through physical abuse, please do yourself and your kids a favor to get out. There is not that much love in the world. And I know my friends, my family hear me say that so much. There is not that much love in the world. Y'all, get out. Get out. You have to. You have to, for your sake and for your kids' sake. That's not love, y'all. That's not love. That's an issue that they have to deal with by themselves. By themselves. Forget abandoning them. Forget making them feel like they don't have anybody by their side. They pushed away the very person that was by their side. And that's their problem. They did that, not you. So don't ever, you know, feel like you're a bad person because you cut that person off. If you have a friend that is constantly talking about herself, when she checks in on you, she'll say, hey, how you doing? You'll answer, and she'll go back to what her life is about. It's tough. It's tough. And I want to say, if you do need to talk to somebody, please do that. Get help. Find a way out. Find a way out. This goes for a lot of people that are dealing with emotional abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse. This goes for anybody. Get help, because down that road of mental stability is tough, and you're making it hard for yourself. So I really just want you guys to understand the importance of knowing that these traits that you're seeing from your partner, from your family member, for your friends, is an unhealthy state for them to be in and for you to be in. So remove yourself from that. But that definitely sums up what a narcissist actually is. They manipulate you. They emotionally manipulate you into feeling like you're the one that's the problem. You're the one to blame. And that's just a pattern that they're gonna keep showing. And for you guys need to stop enabling that. Stop saying that I get where, you know, you were in your past. I'm gonna be here through it all. Stop being there through it all. You're damaging yourself by doing that. I'm trying to shed light on a lot of situations that people are in. They just need somebody to talk about. They need to watch that one video or that one podcast or that one clip of someone understanding what they're going through and hearing all of these traits. I want them to look at their life and say, yeah, I'm in one and I need to get out, y'all. It's not love. It seems like love is manipulation and it's confusion. Please don't take that as love. It seems like it. I promise that's the point of a narcissist. It seems like love. It's not. Okay, so just do yourself a favor and just, you know, I want to just also say thank you to my supporters for supporting me in all that I do, because I get so many comments and so many likes and shares from a lot of people that I didn't think I would get it from. And I'm really grateful for that, because it's what keeps me going. And I had someone tell me, one of my close friends, I had someone tell me that make sure no matter how many likes I get or how many shares I get, that I keep doing this. Promise them that I will keep doing this. I had 2 people tell me that, actually. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. Because me talking about this type of stuff, it's helping me as a person. And it's not just helping everybody else. I'm like literally taking this stuff in as I study it and as I learn it and as I experience it, as I hear people share it. I'm taking this type of stuff in for myself and for my life. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm not living what I'm preaching, because I am. And so that's really big for me to keep doing this as well. Also, if you guys haven't heard of my podcast, if you're watching on YouTube, you can get it when I drop links. So my Instagram will be dropped down below, and I post my links on there every time in my bio, so follow me for updates. But that's gonna wrap up my YouTube video. Like I said, this is my first video, so you guys comment, like, subscribe, share, do all of that with my podcast and with my YouTube channel. Shed some light on narcissists, y'all. I want people to actually get this word out and to actually have some knowledge on this. So please do that. And like I said, thank you for watching. You guys have definitely been amazing, and I thank you so much for your support. I'm Derica.